Show number 2, Fiasco. Count us in.
What is up, my Jesticles? We are back. It's Thursday. It is the last Thursday before G3. We have been hyping it up all year long. So if you're not there, well, then you're a square. And not the cool kind of square with the tuts. You're the lame kind of square because you're not around. That's right. I went there. So be there. Don't be square. I got in the chat with me right now. I got the Tedward, the Teddiest, the Ted and Breakfast, the man himself, the mastermind behind the global gloving gauntlet. Here we have the boy. What's up, Tedward?
Thank you for that over-the-top introduction, as always, Jest.
Doing the best I can here. Doing the jest I can here. You know what how
well,
it is.
you're doing just fantastic, okay?
All right.
You're doing just fantastic here. So we have G3 in 9 days.
9 days.
9 days.
Next week.
Next weekend. It's pretty amazing. So let's recap what we've talked about so far, right? We've talked about the playlist. You went through that the last couple of weeks and gloved through all that.
Yep.
With the updated playlist, we had the movement. I don't know if you went to the movement playlist too or not.
I did not do the movement playlist. That was not my forte, and I actually didn't. You know, I don't. Is it in the? It's in the same spot, right?
Yeah, it's on the same spot on the G3
on the website.
Page. It's just...
So
correct,
I just never went back there because after last week I was done. So it would have been this week I would have gotten around to it. But we're already at the end here. So
yeah, we're pretty much here. So couple of things. Number one, the pairings will be released on Monday.
Pairings.
For
round one, yes. You're gonna know who you're up against right away when you get there.
Correct. That you will have
YouTube just...
Oh yeah, YouTube's frozen. I'm looking at the stream. It's frozen.
Are we back? Are we back? Excellent connection. OBS just decided that we were having problems, but now we're back. So I didn't do anything. It just decided. Okay, wherever we lost you, I think the point we were making is next week is happening. And the only thing that you guys have to do is show up and wait for pairings to happen on Monday.
Yeah, basically, pairings will be posted on Monday, and we will Just has angered our internet overlords. Yes, he has.
That's correct.
He is much of the anger.
My my audacity has been called into question.
Yep. So, about the movement event. The gloving event is not the only place where we are going to apply the contenders aspect of the competition. There are movement contenders as well. And they are, because we just confirmed the fourth one today, they are K-Flow, Sage, CJ Ray, and Phoenix Banuelos.
Ooh, sheesh.
So all four of them will be there, and basically there's going to be 20 other dancers that are going to be competing in the preliminaries, and then out of those 20 dancers, the best 4 scores will move on, and those 4 will face the 4 contenders, and we'll have a top 8 bracket. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds like a heckin' good time.
It's
So
going to be amazing.
There's gonna be a lot of wiggling, a lot of jiggling, a lot of movement, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you haven't gotten your tickets already and you have seen this show before, this stream before, well, first of all, what are you doing? Why are you waiting so long? Second of all, show up. It's in Los Angeles on the 13th, next Saturday. Next Saturday is the 13th, I believe.
That's correct. August 13th, 740 South Broadway in Los Angeles, California, and the zip code's 90014. We're gonna be doing. I said this in a Facebook post, but you know, I've done competitions before. I've been doing events for gloving since 2013. So, you know, I've seen a lot of things happen, and I've been a part of a lot of things happening, and everything from Boss to IGC to WSOG and CGI, which
I was just gonna say IGC to CGI. that's
yeah. And I didn't compete at WSOG. I mean, I didn't help at WSOG or CGI. I just competed. And you know, and then to 4KC in 2020. Every single one of those events, every single one, even 4KC had a sponsor. 4KC, it was Mother Duckers and Baked Up Entertainment, and then before that, it was either Amazing Lights for Boss and IGC, or it was Glow LEDs for CGI and WSOG. But at the end of the day, gloving has always had to have some kind of outside money to make gloving happen, and that is not true for G3.
The only truth of that is you guys are the outside money. You guys are the one doing it. So
exactly, it is.
So show up.
This is exactly 100% for glovers and by glovers. So the fact that we get to do this 100% on our own terms, and obviously the plan is for there to be more, but this is the one. This is the masterpiece. This is going to be perfect, and I can't overstate that enough. That this event has already had obstacles and has already had to have changes, and we've dealt with every single one swiftly and flawlessly. And I have no doubt that we're going to do everything just like that for this event.
The beauty of this event is, as he said, it's for glovers by glovers, which means that it proves that glovers want stuff like this. If you guys want stuff like this, then this is how it's gonna have to work out.
And to be a little cocky for just a moment, stuff like G3 is what happens when you give You Got Moves money.
That's correct. That is correct.
Like, you know, we don't. I don't make a lot off of this. I don't make any. We don't really make anything off of this at all. This is just the whole point of You Got Moves. Realistically, at the core of it is just so that gloving and movement arts as an overall whole has a centralized engine that pays for and funds itself, so that cool stuff like this can just happen because it wants to and doesn't have to worry about, oh man, we need to get a
Right.
sponsor for $10,000. Like, no,
Right.
we can just raise it over 6 months and
No, exactly. And this is what happens when you guys buy books and whites and lessons and apparel and all that stuff. When you give us money in the various ways,
shout out to
this is literally what the money goes to.
special shout out to all the teams that have gotten their custom jerseys made through us. Y'all have really helped.
Honestly,
Troll Squad.
that would be
Yeah,
good.
Troll Squad, OP, SOL, 100. Like, y'all are amazing. And then there was some other, also DJ Blown as well. Like, there's a couple other clients that are non-gloving related. And that's really where the meat and potatoes of it came from. Is that kind of stuff.
So get your guys' selves a team jersey. Obviously, you won't have time to get it for the for the G3 that's coming up literally next week. But if you get yourselves a team jersey for the next one, that next one will come a little quicker.
Exactly. Hey, someone just copped an entry ticket.
Nice.
I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I should say names on stream,
Yeah,
so I
maybe
won't. But
maybe not names, but definitely shout out to whoever that was, that they know who they are.
yep, they know. They know.
They know who they are, and we'll see you there.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I'm very excited for all of our DJ performances too. We got Fiasco doing the opening set. We have Coffer Doves playing some filthy bass for a half hour right in the middle of the day, just for like a midday break set. And then we have What You Will and Friends, which is a lot of the founders of PLL. And I'm just kind of gonna let those guys have fun up there for 90 minutes and go wild. And
Again, this is all talent that's come from the gloving community, that's sparked from the gloving
100%.
community. Fiasco is J Funk's brother, who is a relatively successful TikTok DJ. Well, he's a real DJ, but he's relatively successful on TikTok. He's doing real good on YouTube as well. His stuff is really blowing up because he's really good at taking interesting trending sound bites and putting them into music. Really good at doing that.
Pop culture infusion expert.
Indeed.
It's like he should put that on his like tagline or as his bio, like pop culture infusion expert.
What is your job title? Oh, I'm not a DJ. I'm a pop culture infusion expert.
That's resume talk right there. I hear you.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll have, and I'm gonna have some flyers released talking about the judges. Oh, speaking of when it's gonna happen, we also have added a judge showcase cipher with all 5 of the movement event judges. They've all agreed that they're down to throw down for 3 minutes, so we're gonna find some time to squeeze in there and let them get on stage and do their thing, so you guys can see why these people were chosen as judges for this event.
That's big news. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm gloving and movement arts have never had a day like next Saturday, and they probably never will again, even if we do another G3. There will never be another one just like this. The first one is always a ethereal experience. That's not to say that it always gets worse from there, but the first one is always just... Yeah, I'm not saying the next ones will be less, but there's just there will not be there's no way we will be able to recreate whatever happens next Saturday.
That's correct.
No matter how hard we try, how good we are at it, if we do the exact same thing.
I mean, let's just be frank. Unless we somehow next time, before we even order a venue, sell twice as many tickets, we're not getting the Globe Theater again. Can we say that out loud? I think it's pretty safe to say this is the last time we're going to be at the Globe Theater, unless it's like overwhelming response afterwards saying, hey, we want to go
Yeah,
back.
I would probably need about probably about 200 more people than we have right now
Right.
for me to justify the Globe Theater again, because it was a giant hurdle of an expense.
That's
So
big facts, and we could do
Uh,
a lot more with a different space if it wasn't, for the prestige of the Globe.
but it's so worth it.
But it's so worth it. It is worth it,
It's
and that's
so
why.
worth it. It's amazing, and it's gonna happen. So I would love to do it at the Globe again. I may or may not have a date for next year parked at the Globe already, just in case.
Just in case,
But,
but
yeah,
again, that requires you guys to come out to this one, and then
100%.
come say, hey,
100%.
we want this again. We want this to happen again. So go ahead and share this
100%.
stream in your
Oh.
local gloving community. Share it on your stories. Share it on your walls.
Yes.
Share it with your grandma.
Yes.
Do all that
Share,
stuff.
Share.
Smash the like button. All that good stuff.
So I also want to talk about something else that we're going to have at G3. So rather than getting a bunch of different vendors, we have products from a couple different gloving companies. Shout out especially to Finger Fitness and Hand Health, Greg Irwin, for hooking us up with one Fid link for every competitor in both events. They're going to get one for free. And then we have a bunch will be at our merch booth, along with some Flex and Vera grips, which are some amazing hand strength training tools. And then we have we'll have gloves, and then Glow LEDs has been nice enough to sponsor us with some batteries. And then we may or may not have glove sets from one or two places, and I'm not going to say them yet because I don't have the glove sets in my hand. So
we don't know for sure yet, but we're trying.
Yes.
We're
We're
attempt is there.
The logistics can happen.
But on that
said,
same note, I sent all the whites out today, and there will be books as well. So make sure to get your copy of the book, and if you grab a copy of the book, you can bring it up to me, and I'll sign it for you personally.
There you go. Oh, and because all of that was going to be at the official booth, that means that there's going to be one other booth, but it's not going to be any merchandise or anything. For those of you that don't know, I've been recovering in physical therapy from a multitude of things that is way too long and not exactly what I want to get into. But the point is that I've been going to this amazing physical therapy office, and one of the aides that has been personally working on me and personally I definitely owe some of my recovery to. He is going to be there along with a friend, and they're going to have a deep tissue and cupping massage available at 10 and 15-minute intervals, so that people can actually, if you have a problem area and you want to get it worked out real quick, or if you have like some tension or anything, you can pop into the booth right there. And it's not quite that easy, Dave, but thank you. I appreciate that. But anyway, point is, there will be both cupping and deep tissue massage available at G3 for anyone that needs it or would like it.
All right, we've got massages. We've got, what do we got for food? We got the vendor indoors, right?
Yeah, so for food, the venue has supplied us with they have like a full like pizza stack, they have like nachos, snacks, all that kind of stuff, and there's a full alcohol bar and everything afterwards too. So there'll be food available all day. There'll be pizza available for the first good part of the day. And
so
then
make sure to spend your monies on the pizza and the alcohol.
Yes, please do. We definitely do need to hit that guarantee. But anyway, 100% event of the year. Thank you, Silly. Appreciate you. But yeah, I those massages are about to put some people to sleep. I hope not. We're capping them at 15 minutes because we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to, or we want to make sure that as many people get a chance as possible. And there's only 2 masseuses.
Messiahs.
Yeah, whatever.
Masseuses.
2 therapists. There are 2 therapists there. So we'll yeah, there are 2 therapists there. So we'll have them available for most of the day. So if people need to go like between rounds or something like that, or whatever. They'll be there all day. It'll be super effective. I'm excited. Are you excited, Jest?
I'm so excited. It's really setting in for me actually this week. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out
I got
there.
a couple more Google Sheets and forms and
Literally by this time next week, I will be out there. So crazy.
wait, are you coming out Thursday?
Yeah, I'm coming out Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday afternoon, and then Friday, I'm meeting up with the Shanester, the Stone Man, the Orbit Meister, in order to learn his secrets, and then from there, we're gonna do the Lighthouse event, right? So we're going everybody who wants to do something prior to
Oh
G3
yes.
Friday night. Go to the Lighthouse event put on by our friend Christian Park, aka Mr. Freeze, or Dr.
Dr.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Dr.
Yes.
Freeze.
For those of you that are in for those
Freeze.
of you that are in the You Got Moved server, sorry to cut you off, Just. If you go to the events section on the You Got Moved server, it's right at the top under the name Halls of YGM. There are now 2 events listed. One of them is the Lighthouse Gathering night before G3, and the other one is G3. So all of the information, including the address, it's all right there in the Discord. And for anybody that's not in there that's watching, yougotmoves.com/Discord gets you right into the server. It's an open invitation.
As long as it's not too far away, VO plans on making it. Not trying to dumpster
It
my
is,
wallet
it's
with
a little
Uber.
bit of
That's valid. That's valid. That's
it
reasonable.
is a little bit of a drive for people that are staying right by the venue because it is in West LA. So it is a little bit of a hike. So I definitely advise coordinating.
Carpool.
Yeah, maybe we should. I should open up. Let's do this here. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna make a text chat. G3 weekend chat. All right, so in the You Got Moves chat, on the front office, right under G3 info, I just created a new text channel called G3 Weekend Chat. And everyone, please use this chat to communicate ride shares
I'm gonna put on a little
or
background tunage.
coordination
Been over
for
here fingering myself
line of
silently. I
gathering.
mean, what?
All right, so we had the G3 weekend chat. Again, if you're not in the You Got Moves server, just yougotmoves.com/Discord. And then you'll see G3 weekend chat right in the top thing. Everybody can put there, if you guys have like hotels or like general cross streets of Airbnbs and stuff, you guys can coordinate and figure out what's going on for Friday.
Nice.
But, anyway. Yeah, it should be a good time. It should be a good time. Well, Dave, maybe you and Vio should coordinate. Maybe you guys can, if you guys are both staying near the venue, you guys can at least, at the very least, share an Uber. You guys, I see 2 people with an issue. You got and two people with a similar issue and a single solution.
2 people with the same issue is actually an opportunity. So.
Exactly. Opportunity for collaboration. Anyway, so I think that's I didn't really have anything else I wanted to talk about. That's I mean, like, other than that, I mean, it's gonna be dope. You guys have already heard everything else I wanted to I would say about G3 at this point. I feel like I've got myself blue in the face over it.
Covered the bases. We've been screaming about this for 6 months. Legitimately screaming about this for 6, 7 months. 7 months, yeah.
End of January.
You're right. That is when we announced it. So.
Yeah, and then February we dropped the date and venue. So, just about. So, yeah, it's just about 6 months. And I figure at that point it's like, hey, if you can. Why is your video not loading for me? Oh, there it is. Okay. But yes, solution focused, Tilida. That's exactly what I'm trying to be, a solution focused. I'm excited. I'm stoked. See the new staff jerseys?
The jerseys are fire. These are the sponsor jerseys that I'm wearing. He's wearing the staff jerseys. There's also going to be a judge jersey. It's about to be gas up in there. Here's a question for you though, Tedward. I know that you have a staff jersey for me. But how would you feel about me dressed up as Doctor Strange running around the venue the whole day? I feel like there's some opportunity there.
No, Scott. How about no, Scott?
What is Scott? Where's Scott? Who's Scott?
Have you not seen that? It's from Austin Powers.
I don't know the reference. So the answer is you don't want to. No. Alright.
Zoomers. Yeah, the answer is no. Sorry.
That's kind of what I figured. But it'd be funny.
Plus, also, it's August.
Yeah, no, I know it's gonna be hot as fuck. I knew that. I
Yeah.
knew that going into it.
And not to mention, I'm pretty sure I have shorts for you to go along with your jersey too.
Nice.
So
Yeah. No, I knew there was a uniform and I knew it was a long shot, but I mean I had to ask. It'd be kind of funny to have content
you should
from.
ask me that before I pay for the uniform.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The one day only uniform, basically.
Oh, but you know how much content I'm gonna make in that anyways, so.
Yeah, but they're dated. They're dated though. They have the date on them. You can't. They're not reusable. They're commemorative.
They're not reusable. I don't know about
Well,
that.
I mean like you know, if we did another G3, we'd have to make new jerseys because these have this date on them. But anyway, of course, I would also love to make new jerseys for the next one anyway. So that's the whole point.
It's kind of your thing. I get that.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do.
That's
we make
kind of
custom.
what we do here.
It's literally what we do here. So it's one of the things we do very well here, and we've had nothing but positive feedback from the all of our custom apparel clients.
I mean, they are pretty gas. I'm wearing one right now.
Oh, they're cool. They're fun. I'm big excited. Good stuff. But does anybody else in the chat have any questions for us?
Let me get some hype in the chat for the G3. But I think the rest of the stream we're gonna do some finger wigs, some wiggles. So Teddy, you want to glove upside down for us?
No.
No. You're like the only person who's gotten away with just not doing it. You know that, right?
I mean, you know,
Just
throwing the G3 kind of gets me a pass.
just turn the camera upside down and do it.
Oh no.
He turned it off instead. Rip.
No, well, the webcam I have is very finicky. It doesn't like to has trust issues.
Dang.
Yeah, there are trust issues on my camera. But here we are.
We hate to see it.
Hate to see it, you really do. But I am really looking forward to doing this. This is gonna hurt, and make no mistake, the DJ set in the middle of the day is partially so that I can take a break and relieve my back for half an hour in the middle of the day. But it's going to be. I am excited beyond words, and I've never been this prepared for anything. I've been gloving for 13 and a half years.
He's very prepared. He's been having
and I've been
a lot of meetings
doing,
about being prepared.
It's crazy how much has gone into this, and now that we sit on the other side of a completed, you know, thing, it's I'm very excited. I don't know. I can't stop saying it. I'm very excited.
That's
I am
valid.
Very, very
We're very,
excited.
very excited to be there, to be doing the thing. I'm gonna be bouncing all over the place, recording stuff, making content with you guys. Definitely gonna hit up VO because we gotta do the TikTok collabs. So lots of stuff.
Oh, look at that. Somebody else just placed an order right now.
Wonderful.
Love it. Fantastic. Oh, and Freeze just shouted us out on his Instagram story. Thanks, Freeze. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah, Freeze. Thank you for that.
Wonderful. Check that out in a second.
Definitely, if you guys want to trade with me, you got to trade with me on Friday night at the Freeze event. Unfortunately, I will not be trading during the
Mans has no time.
during the event. I will be bouncing all over the place doing content things the whole time. That being said, if you want to glove in my vicinity, then you can come over and find me and we can make content together. And that's what I can offer.
We would like as many testimonial interviews from people as possible.
Yep, that too. Teddy, are you sure you don't want to glove upside down?
Hey, buddy, we're on stream. Give us a second, okay? You good. Hang on a second. Here we go. Cool. Okay. So, like I said, yeah, it's very exciting for all this to go down and for everything to happen. What we're most excited about is the chance to bring communities together between the gloving community and the dance community, and all those sub communities within dance, like the freestyle community where we've got you know, Crumpers coming out. We've got I think there's one b-boyer that's entered in the competition. We've got a ton of different freestylers and animators and tutters and turfers and things like that. So I mean,
I'm super excited to see the movement competition. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, well, the point of the schedule of the day is that everybody who's in the gloving competition can just enjoy the movement competition. Everyone who's in the movement competition can just enjoy the gloving competition. They don't happen at the same time.
I love
they
that.
happen offset from each other. So, you know, anyone who's a spectator, literally never. There's nothing. There's never a point where nothing's going on. There's always something happening, and it's magic.
It is about to be magic. It's gonna be a bit of chaos magic, but we like the right kind of chaos. That's why we glove.
WandaVision for sure.
That's right. That's right. You got anything else for us, Tedward? Do you wanna?
No,
are you sure
honestly,
you don't want to glove upside down? I think you should glove upside down.
I'm 100% positive I'm not gonna be gloving upside down here.
Oh well, that's tragic, really.
Sorry to hear that.
That's tragic, really. Well, smash like button for Tedward coming on and doing the whole gloving gauntlet thing. He's really put a lot of work into this. We really appreciate him for it. So smash the like button on my stream for his work, obviously, because that makes sense. Nice.
Checks out.
Checks out
for sure.
Checks out. The algorithm says yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not posting things, so somebody should get the likes for this.
No,
so
listen. The point is the bigger this stream gets, the more people see the global gloving gauntlet. But or the next one, anyways. G3 squared, G3 2, G3
It'll just be G3 forever.
It'll be the
it's always just like it's always
second
E3.
annual
It's
G3.
just like it's always E3 every year. Like
Yeah,
when you go
true.
in Vegas, it's literally just E3 every year. It's not E4, E5, E6.
No,
it's
yeah, that's true.
it's
That's
just
true.
E3.
I mean, it's not going to be Global Gloving Gauntlet gone wild. I don't like. Yeah, no, like
Global Glowing Gauntlet again. No, it's just global. It's just G3. Now the hope is that next time we have the logistical capabilities to do 3 tournaments, and we can add a momentum championship with flow arts and object manipulation for the 3rd title.
I want to compete.
So.
It's no fair.
Well, you would be the head judge for that. Actually, you would be the me of that one.
I could do that.
But yeah,
I'd be
no,
okay.
sorry, no titles for you, Justicles.
I know it's a conflict of interest.
Yes. We don't do that anymore. We learned our lesson from that one.
Yeah, well.
Or at least I did. I don't know. I just don't want to learn it. It's okay. But... Anyway, thank you for having me on as always, Mr. Jesterton.
Thanks for coming on, even though you didn't glove upside down. I mean,
you know what, bro?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. We peer pressured him. He's gonna do it.
I'm absolutely not gonna do it. I just
He's
wanted to
not
pause for
gonna do
dramatic
it.
effect.
All right. Well, that's valid. Thank you, sir. I will see you in 7 days.
Sounds good, man. Be well.
Bless. All right. We're gonna do some finger wiggles for a while, and then I'm gonna play some video games. Can you guys hear the music good? Should I turn it up a bit? I'm gonna turn it up a bit. I like this song, so I'm gonna back it up a bit. I think that's probably appropriate. My voice is still louder than the music, right? Oh no! Come back! Narcoleptic camera! I was going so hard! Narcoleptic camera! I gotta replace this camera. Said, bitch, I'ma do me VIP. We gotta flop that back a bit. What you gonna do if I leave? I said, bitch, I'ma do me VIP. I don't know the words. I don't know why that song just gets me absolutely hyphy. Absolutely hyphy. Dave says continuity cage is much harder than he expected. Should I slow down my release of cap drills, or should I keep doing them every Tuesday? Honestly, they don't get, like, none of the gloving content gets that much views, guys. But, like, I'm gonna keep doing it anyways because fuck it, why not? The question is should I keep doing it every Tuesday, or should I slow it down to every other Tuesday? I'm gonna go through and start remaking them in the format of. It's basically gonna be the format that I did in the first place, where I just stand there and explain to you how to do it. I've changed the format a number of times and tried to make it more professional in YouTube, but the ironic part about it is the ones that hit the hardest, the ones that did the best, are the ones that I just stood there and told you what to do. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make them in that style. I'm going to cut them to be a little bit more dynamic like I did on the last one. But yeah, that's the plan. I really need to hear from you guys a little bit more, because frankly, the people who are here consistently, like consistently, just don't delete the old ones. Ironically, I went back and I privated a lot of old content, but yeah, I'm not gonna delete the old cap drills. I'm just gonna redo them, redo some of them. Yeah, no, I need to hear from you guys what I should do, what kind of content you want to see more of, because the algorithm is brutal out here for gloving content, and every day my lightsaber content blows up and my gloving content stagnates, and it's like, spend a lot of time on gloving content. I don't want to not keep producing gloving content, so I'm not going to just quit producing gloving content. It was never about the views for the gloving content, but when you post something to social media, it's about the views, guys. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. When you post something to a channel where people can view it, the point is that people view it, right? Tried to find your parabola tutorial and it's gone. I don't even know what that one is. Few centuries from now it will blow up. Yeah, honestly, you're probably right about that. It'll probably won't matter until I'm dead and gone. There's such is the way of the artist. But no, you're right. I should keep doing it until I've got hundreds of them, and then people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? This guy has a lot of time on his hands." Ha! Literally.
Gangbangers forever.
Appreciate you making content despite the viewership count not being there. Been practicing for 6 months and your stuff is a blessing for inspiration and learning. Well, that is the reason I do it. It's not about the numbers. It's quality over quantity for me. If I can teach, in the very beginning I told myself if I could teach one person how to glove decently, I've done my job. And at this point it's about reaching whoever is genuinely interested in learning the intricacies of the craft. I know it's not a 7 million view video like that lightsaber video is. I know the content doesn't resonate with everyone the way it does with specific people, but there still needs to be, it still needs to be out there. There still needs to be that kind of stuff out there. Otherwise, people don't have that foundation to learn from. So that's what You Got Moves is all about, really. This mix is just honestly god tier. In case you're wondering, it is called Trappin' in Paradise number 51. I believe it's from either Ryan Celsius Sounds or Smooth Sounds on YouTube. But Trappin' in Paradise is an excellent series, and Trappin' in Paradise 50. This whole, oh my gosh, this mix is just gas. Having the viewer's perspective as well as the Glover's is brilliant. I thought that was a nice touch. Having a little POV is something that I've not seen in many gloving tutorials. It's hard as it's honestly hard to get unless I like actually use my GoPro. It's been kind of difficult to do. It's also definitely unnecessary to record it point of view at the same time as the first time I did that. I was like, oh, this is a brilliant idea, and it was just entirely too much work. So just recording it twice with the same device from different perspectives is definitely the move. But yeah, we glove from our point of view, from our first perspective. So It's like, why wouldn't most tutorials be from the view of what you would see? Hey, we got a wrench up in the chat. What up, buddy? Gotta prep for Moonrise. Have a good time at Moonrise for sure. I've been gloving with easy lights this whole time because I wanted to change these batteries in whites. But I'm gonna put on the vortexes real quick. Take this opportunity to hydrate. I'm gonna do the same thing. For B3, the global gloving gauntlet. We're about to blow it out of the water with that. It's about to be off the book. Something like that. Anyways, the point is be there or be square. Because we want you around. Boogot moves. Boogot moves. The global gloving gauntlet. I love that. For no reason whatsoever. Alright, so what are we gonna do in order to blow up this stream again? The last time we had mega crazy numbers was for the Vortex release, which is like reasonable, okay? Like, how exactly do you plan to compare to the Vortex release? But we gotta do something up in here. We gotta pull some viewers up in here. I want to give away some stuff at 50 concurrents and 100 concurrents, but I'll give some stuff away at 25. If we get 25 concurrents up in here today, I'll send you a 5-pack of whites and a book. You can do anything. If you already have a book, then send it to someone else, but... Is this the playlist? No, it's not. This is just a mix that I know is not going to get zucked. The cool thing about the playlist is all of them are copyrighted songs. So both of the streams that I did last week, they're not like pulled. They're still up, but they're never going to be allowed to be monetized. So that's fun. Boppy right, yep. Boppy right is right. They boppied me right in the nose. Not. What is this thing doing today? Seems to think that I'm not streaming properly. wrong.